Hi everyone, I'm Rosemary, the athletic therapist at Cardiogenix. I hope you've all been following along with Dr. Uman and Dr. DiLiello's video segments. So due to these exceptional circumstances, I'd like to demonstrate today a short at-home exercise program that you can all follow along with very little exercise equipment. So first things first would be to set up a space. I would suggest placing a mat in a bright sunny room, hopefully by a window so you can open the window and get some fresh air as you're exercising. Now let's go over the exercises together. We have 4 exercises for cardiovascular health and 4 exercises for strength training. Here they are. These 4 cardiovascular exercises would have to be done 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and repeated a total of 4 times. So the first being a power jack. Keep the hands together, come down and touch the opposing knees. So you can repeat this a few times until you reach your 30-second marker. For individuals that have a bit of trouble, you can do a simple jumping jack here as the alternative. The second exercise would be a jump squat. Try to use the length of your mat as a guidance. So we're going down into a hop, forward, forward, and then you can lightly jog back. Hopping forward, forward, and jog back. For other individuals that would like to avoid hopping, think of just jogging on the spot for 30 seconds. The third exercise will be a ladder climb. Think of pretty much climbing a ladder, so arms and legs up, driving the knees as high as you can here. Okay? Individuals that don't want to hop here can just raise the knees up, tap them on the hands. This fourth and last cardiovascular exercise is known as a mountain climber. It's done using your mat in plank position, keeping your hands shoulder distance apart, a nice straight back, and then just driving the knees up as though running. So we're doing this for 30 seconds. A modification of this exercise can be done on a desk or a counter. Same idea, keeping the hands shoulder distance apart and driving the legs up. Now we have 4 strengthening exercises, the first of which will be a classic push-up. It can be slightly modified by being done on the knees, the hands shoulder distance apart, a nice straight back, and you come down as though to bend the elbows 90 degrees. Another version of this can be the push-up against the wall. So this is done once again with the hands at about shoulder distance apart, the feet maybe 1.5 feet or 2 feet away from a wall, and you're bending the elbows to bring the upper body close to the wall. The second exercise will be a plank pull-through. You'll need to get creative for this one as it requires a slight weight. So you can go through the kitchen fridge and maybe grab a jug of milk or a bottle of water. We want you here to get into a plank position with the arms nice and straight and the back straight as well. So what we'll do here is take the weight and just pull it through from one side to the next. Try to make sure the hips don't sway too much as you're doing this. A slight modification of this exercise would be to do a plank against a counter or a desk or a kitchen table. So we're getting into plank position and now just tapping our shoulders rather than pulling a weight through, always keeping the back and hips nice and straight. This third strengthening exercise is known as a glute bridge. You'll need a chair, so place your mat facing a chair. You'll have to lie down onto your back, placing your heels and your ankles on the chair. So keeping the back flat, we slowly want to engage the glutes and hamstrings and pull up the body into a bridge position. So we repeat this for 30 seconds. An alternative to this exercise is actually a regular bridge. So this is done lying flat on your back and slowly hiking up the hips into a bridge position. Make sure your core is engaged for this one. This fourth and last strengthening exercise is known as a wall sit. So we'll be squatting against the wall with our backs nice and flat. However, to make it more challenging, we can hold on to 2 water bottles or 2 jugs of laundry detergent. So in this position, we'll keep the back flat as I mentioned, and we'll come down into a 90-degree position, making sure the knees do not pass the toes. In this position, we can go ahead and do a bicep curl during that 30-second hold. If you wanted to make this exercise a little easier, you can bring up the squat a little higher and just hold the position without holding on to any weights.